I think a theme for the conference this year will be how much AI is holding up the US economy. I think there's a lot of downstream questions from that, but whether it's a bubble, especially in the AI infrastructure build out, whether AI is going to cause a bunch of massive job losses in anytime soon, how does the music stop, or how does this whole thing wind down? And if you didn't have these massive data center build outs, would the entire political situation in the US be different?
Right.
Would we be in a recession? And then also, to what degree is there round tripping of investments between all these companies that is risky?
I mean, the debt stuff is getting crazy, huge amounts of money. The first Cerebral Valley was March 2023. And there, if you were in that room, I should have been more entrepreneurial, but you could have made a lot of money just being like, oh, these people really see where the world's going. Let's invest in Nvidia, people did make a lot of money doing that, I
mean, I do think it's become the intellectually en vogue thing to talk about the bubble and complain about the bubble and everything. I'm not totally sure that anyone's investments are really indicating that they believe there's really a bubble or that they believe it's going to pop anytime soon, I guess would be a
investments in terms of venture funds, company strategies?
Venture funds, LPs. I don't think that people are not doing the next round at the next craziest valuation yet in any meaningful way, right? I mean, Tyler Cowen always has this comment about how well, if you actually believe the US political system's going to collapse, why aren't you short the market, basically? It's
right.
A big comeback, right? And it's there are different ways to analyze that question, but I think that in AI, it's okay, well, if you actually believe we're near the peak of a bubble, you can't really be short necessarily, but you could be secondarying out. You could be not participating in the next hot funding round. You could be doing various things that would indicate that you actually believe we're near the top, and it doesn't really seem like anyone's doing that.
I think this thing's still got juice.